In my garage, kingdom, I'm the king of chrome. From dusk till dawn, these wheels are my home. A symphony of engines as the night creeps in. Got a V8 heart and a mind full of wind.
In this episode, we cover some never before seen VeVe content dating as far back as 2021. So every few months, I tend to search VeVe on Google just to see if any new info's popped up, and sure enough, I found some more. So in today's episode, we're covering two different topics. The first one is going to be the promo video agency that VeVe's been working with. I'm actually not sure if they still are, but regardless, this agency is responsible for a lot of the promo material that VeVe has released in the past, including some of the in real life videos with the collectibles and AR. And then our second topic is going to cover some behind the scenes content for more collectibles on VeVe, collectibles like Scar, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, as well as a potential unreleased collectible from Disney as well. So if you guys want to find out exactly what that is, make sure to stay tuned till the end. And as always, if you enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Now, the video production company that VeVe's been working with is going to go by the name of Story. They have over 10 years of combined experience delivering professional, high-quality video production services for businesses of all sizes. Their team is based in Vancouver, Canada, but they've worked with entrepreneurs, business leaders, Fortune 500 companies, and small businesses across North America and beyond. Now, Story has quite a diverse portfolio, ranging from watch companies like Hublot to car companies like Aston Martin. They've also worked with hockey teams like the Vancouver Canucks, as well as charities like Make-A-Wish. They also say that their portfolio spans corporate videos, explainer videos, promotional campaigns, TV commercials, social media content, product launches, investor presentations, and more. And considering we're not even through the first month of the new year, this company already has 4 awards posted for 2025. Now, they do actually share a case study for VeVe, and inside they outline the problem, solution, and outcome behind this partnership. They say the problem is people can't quite grasp the idea behind spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars to collect something that doesn't really exist. And so we partnered up with VeVe to produce a series of promotional videos that were used for when the brand first launched in early 2021, reaching millions of people around the globe. They say that the outcome, in partnership with brands like Marvel, DC Comics, Universal, and more, was that they helped the team at VeVe with their promotional video content to generate over $40 million in revenue in the first 6 months alone. Now, towards the bottom of the case study, which I will link down below, they showcase some of their past work, and a few of these videos I have never seen before. So for example, they show a Batman Black and White Series 5 promo video that I do not remember seeing, and because I know VeVe keeps some videos unlisted, I went back to the original Medium article to see if it was linked there, and it wasn't. So I don't believe this video was ever posted, but if I am wrong, please correct me in the comments down below. Check it out. Now, the next video I'm going to play before we move on to the next part of this episode is going to be a video of Dan. Now, I want to preface this video by saying that this was a testimonial video created for the agency to kind of help them get more business in the future. So he does kind of toot their horn a little bit. And then I have also cut it down as well. So if you guys do want to watch the full video, That will be linked down below again using the case study link.
From my perspective, it's been hugely advantageous for us to have the amazing videos that you guys turn out for us. 5-star rating on Google from me. I think the advantage of having the videos is that it really allows us to showcase, these collectibles. As I mentioned, they're all in 3D with the augmented reality features. You guys would take the product, take the collectible, understand the brand and the brand guidelines, and then using that, go out to some exotic location and film this really cool story with all the collectibles and all the characters in augmented reality. When we're talking with Marvel, you guys might remember we did the first Spider-Man video. And I know that in their minds, they thought we were working with some massive Hollywood production house. From a licensor perspective, they've always been very happy with the content. And you got to remember, these companies, Marvel, Disney, they're used to the highest quality production. So to be able to get content through their approval and through their sign-off, both from a creative perspective, from a legal perspective, from an IP representation perspective, they have always been very happy with the result.
Now heading over to ArtStation, which we've spent some time on before, I ended up finding some more behind the scenes content for certain VeVe collectibles. And those include Bambi, Scar, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and then a potentially unreleased collectible that we haven't seen from Disney yet. So starting with Bambi here, and there isn't much to show, I just thought it would still be cool to share. This is going to be the finished model before it was textured. The next piece I found was Scar, and what's interesting about this one is we already found some behind the scenes content for this piece. So what you guys are looking at is actually a different stage of when this collectible was being worked on. The first time we came across behind the scenes content for Scar was for the coloring of the piece, and we found out that the hair is all hand painted. But here, we're actually looking at the work done by the sculptor. So the person who sculpts the piece is not always the same person who textures and colors it, which I thought that was kind of neat to find. And then the other collectible before we get to the potentially unreleased one is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Here you're going to see him standing in his A pose, which is the final pose that the person who sculpted the piece will give to the person who animates the piece. And because it's an animated collectible, the person responsible for that is now going to take the arms and the legs and move them around accordingly. Now the man behind these pieces is named Christian Gonzalez, and this is not an artist that we've covered before. He's a 3D character artist and rigger, and he works for the Walt Disney Company. So this, Mickey Mouse, is the collectible that I think is unreleased on the platform. He even says in his portfolio, and I quote, "Mickey Mouse model I modeled and implemented for use in VeVe collectible." It has 18 views, so barely anybody has seen this before. And it looks like a Mickey Mouse and Friends version of Mickey Mouse in 4 different poses. So here we can see the 3D rigged model and the final colored textured version. Drop a like on the video if you guys want to add this one to your collection. Ladies and gents, that is going to conclude today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. That was a 2-parter. The first part, we talked about the video production company that's been working with VeVe. And in the second part, we covered some behind the scenes content for some Disney collectibles. Now, I do want to apologize for not going live this past week. I did end up getting quite sick these past few days, and it kind of hit me like a train. But I am still planning on going live to recap that VeVeVerse video. Oh, and by the way, new retro collection now available in shop. Link down below. But if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see in a future episode. And as for our next, I will catch you then.